The 2025 Belgian sprint race just took place and Max Verstappen won it, just like I predicted. And he won it after overtaking Oscar Piastri before turn 5 on lap 1, like I predicted. So I will take my apology now. And a few other predictions that also came true. I mean, basically, one other prediction that came true was of Lando Norris losing a position at the start of the race, which he later regained back. And then another prediction that came true was Pierre Gasly will drop like a stone. But in reality, he actually didn't start. So technically, I am right. But also, it's a little bit fudgy. So my predictions are as good as it's going to get across the F1 YouTube. But let's look at the performance of other drivers. I think Charles Leclerc did the best he could. I was hoping Esteban Ocon would close the gap to him and then put up a fight against the Ferrari. It would have been nice to see two Ferrari-powered cars to fight. Another thing that I was focused on was Lewis Hamilton's progress through the race. I thought that he will tear through the field. But in reality, his downfall has begun and he has lost the rear during the sprint qualifying one. He spun around and now he doesn't have any confidence, and within a first few laps of the sprint race he lost all of the rear grip and he struggled to make any progress. Towards the dying moment of the sprint he overtook Alexander Albon. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And that's all she wrote. Another driver whose performance I was actually very impressed by is Oliver Bearman. He he absorbed all of the pressure from Isaac Hadjar right behind him, and Hadjar was actually pushing very hard throughout the entire race. I know that they didn't get much time. All of the TV time was taken by Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri, and after a few moments, it was Lando Norris who joined the party. And this is one of the other things that I also want to talk about, is because Max Verstappen is going to do the same thing again tomorrow. In a few hours, there will be qualifying. Oscar Piastri will stick it on pole. He is mega on the qualifying laps. Lando Norris struggles a little bit in qualifying. We have seen that trend in 2025 Formula 1 season so far. So Norris will be a little bit behind Oscar Piastri, and all Max Verstappen needs to do is to place his car between both of the McLarens. So if he is P2 again, then obviously he's going to do the exactly same move before turn 5, snatch the lead from Oscar Piastri, and after that he is just going to control the race. Once you were in dirty air in the race, it's going to be very difficult to overtake Max Verstappen, and then whatever strategy happens, he's just going to make it work. Verstappen is the kind of guy who wins crazy races, and regardless of how much pressure you put on him, he's not going to make a mistake. And even if you want to overtake him, you want to make it cleanly. You want to make it decisively. You cannot make it 50-50. You cannot just send it down the inside and hope for the best. First of all, you cannot send it down the inside with Max Verstappen because he's going to cover the inside. So you have to go all the way around the outside if you want to overtake Max Verstappen. So once Oscar loses the lead to Max in the main race tomorrow, it's going to be an uphill battle for him. He's not going to get the position back, and Verstappen will win the Belgian Grand Prix, and this will be the beginning of Max Verstappen's campaign to the 2025 Formula 1 World title. It looks like the championship battle is still on. Red Bull's upgrades that have been shipped to Verstappen car in Belgium are working, and the next round of upgrades to Verstappen's car will come in Hungary, so that will also make him even faster. So I guess the Formula 1 season is still well alive, and thank God for Verstappen for keeping it interesting. So thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.